Today we're going to show you how you can game on a full setup for just $400, but there's a little bit of a twist.
It's a laptop that we found on Walmart.com for $400. It's a refurb, but it's looking like a really good deal for the money. Or did we end up getting scammed? We're about to open up and find out, but first, a word from today's sponsor.
I think you'd agree with me when I say that having a nice clean setup is one of the best parts about owning a gaming computer. And today's sponsor, InnoGear, is here to help with that with their super sleek minimalistic mic arm. The InnoGear mic arm is fully adjustable, extending up to 28 inches horizontally and 27 inches vertically, making it incredibly convenient for you to position your microphone just right, without any annoying bounce up. In order to keep that sleek look, the InnoGear mic arm features robust internal springs, enhancing its lifespan and giving it a premium look that stands out from the rest, which honestly makes the cable management much easier so it doesn't snag on the springs when you adjust your mic. And for those of you with more heavy mics like the Blue Yeti or SM7B, this mic arm has got you covered. It's crafted from high quality steel with improved thickness, so it can support a max load of 3.5 pounds. So rest assured that your mic is in completely safe hands. Now if you're worried about desk space, don't be. The InnoGear mic arm comes with a stable desk clamp that easily attaches to any desktop up to 2 inches thick. The mic arm comes with a 5/8 metal connector that is compatible with a wide range of popular microphones, ensuring that whatever mic you're using is probably going to fit. So if you're in the market for a mic arm that combines flexibility, strength, and style, use our link in the description down below. Thanks again to InnoGear for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to it.
It's time to unbox this little laptop while Matt talks about it.
Yeah, so this is a restored MSI laptop, more specifically a i5 10500H laptop with a 1650 from MSI, but it was actually sold and shipped through VIP outlet on Walmart.com. A lot of layers here, but it's a refurbished laptop from MSI.
And we do know VIP Outlet, they're a really, really big company that seems to be mostly overseas.
Yes.
So it's interesting that we were able to get this laptop so quick and everything through Walmart. But yeah, keep in mind guys, this is not sold and shipped by Walmart. Not the same thing. This is almost like eBay in a way, where you can just buy and sell stuff through Walmart. And wow, the shape is looking pretty good so far. We're not gonna get into it just quick. I do see a couple of little dents here and there, but yeah. I mean, so far so good. We do get a OEM power supply. It's a Chickeny and it's 150 watts. And one of the things that I know the listing said that I'm so curious if it's true is it says it's touchscreen.
I find that hard to believe. I feel like we've reviewed these MSI laptops before many times, these 15.6 inch basic 1080p laptops. And yeah, it's normally not touchscreen, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong.
All right, so yeah, I mean, off the rip.
We got a bit of crusty dusties here too.
It is dirty, yeah, it's definitely dirty. There's a couple of, you know, kind of like dings and dents, but like honestly, this looks better than some of the used laptops we've gotten on eBay. Like if this is refurbished, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. And you know, gotta go over the ports real quick, guys. So on the left side of the laptop, we got USB 3, we got a power port. On the back, we have an HDMI, full-size HDMI to be exact. We have a full-size Ethernet port, a USB Type-C, 2 USB 3s, and then we actually have a separate headphone and microphone jack.
And the best part is this laptop, as of January 19th, was $357. So it actually got even cheaper versus the $400 we ended up paying, which for a gaming laptop, $400, it's very hard to find. Yes, of course, we're saving some money because it's a refurb, but if you're someone who's wanted a gaming laptop, you can find deals like this, and this is proof of concept.
Yeah. Now, did you already actually turn this on?
I did not.
Wow.
So which I did learn something, by the way. I would like to know in the comment section down below if this is true. We've been getting a lot of comments on our new laptops when we open them up and turn them on without charging them up, that there's actually a security feature in place on new laptops that they will have a bit of a charge, but they need to be plugged up on the initial first time power on.
Is that for like protection purposes? Or
they say it's some like fraud protection purpose or something.
What?
Someone commented that. You all can tell me if it's wrong or not, but I read a couple of comments about that when we always say, well, it's not powering on, it must be dead. And some people said, well, it might have that protection built in, so let me know.
I do know the whole thing about like with most new battery devices where they say like plug in and charge before use because they come at like half power and it helps the battery last longer essentially. But with an old laptop like this, we know
this one definitely is refurbed, yeah, so it wouldn't be the case. Or it might not even be on anymore.
Maybe it already died. I think it might have had just enough battery.
It
has been sitting for a while though, so I mean, I'm impressed that I like doing this with like these, you know, kind of like eBay-esque laptops where it's like, is the battery even any good? And usually if the battery still has a charge after it's been sitting for over a week, even though it's been off, that's usually a good indicator that you got a decent battery.
So with the CPU, an i5 10500H, you got a 6-core 12-thread, you have the GTX 1650 with 4 gigs of VRAM, and I believe this is only like a 1080p 60Hz display. Nothing too crazy, but again, when Jax was mentioning in the beginning of the video, it's an all-in-one package. You get the keyboard, mouse, the monitor, and everything that you can game on. Esports titles, $400. It's looking pretty solid on paper so far.
See, it looks like we had a decent little Yeah, red backlit keyboard as well. I mean, honestly, this thing's in good shape. It just needs like a good cleaning.
We will be upgrading this thing with RAM. It does come with single channel 8 gigs, which is pretty common for this era of laptop, and especially at this price point. So we will show you guys how you can upgrade it yourself with an 8 gig DDR4 stick and get 16 gigs dual channel, because that will help with the performance.
Well, at this point, guys, we need to get into Windows.
And find out that it's not a GTX 1650 or an i5-10500H.
Oh, God.
That would be great.
All right. 10500H, 6-core, 12-thread. We got the base speed of 2.5 gigahertz. Let's go ahead and check our RAM. We do, in fact, have one stick, one of two, at 3000 megahertz, which is pretty nice. We have a 256 gig Kingston SSD. Here's our integrated graphics that we will be using when we're kind of inactive. And it's a 1650 Max-Q.
Which should be a little bit slower than a normal 1650. So
Which is funny.
That would be interesting. Oh, here it goes, it's revving.
Oh my gosh.
It's going, it's getting louder. It's gonna be interesting because there is like the RTX 2050 out there, which is kind of like the 6050 replacement. That will be faster than this. So $400, $350, depending on where you can find it at. Is that 1650 Max-Q gonna be enough for like Fortnite, Apex Legends and stuff? Well, we're gonna load up some games. We're gonna find out.
We're just gonna find out today. All right, guys, we are playing Apex Legends. Let me show you all the settings we got going here. So we're at 1080p max FOV. We do have NVIDIA Reflex enabled plus boost, and we're not using any upscaling. We're basically on like a medium preset with some volumetric lighting on, because I still want this game to look good. And keep in mind, guys, 60 Hz monitors, so what's even really the point of getting like 144 FPS?
You get like 60 to 70 here.
Yeah, it looks good.
RAM upgrade probably would help this a little bit, but still pretty playable with that 1650 Max-Q.
I do wonder, yeah, how much the RAM will really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, latency's definitely up there.
Yeah.
For Apex even, this is a little higher than I like to be. Normally we're at around like 5 on nicer builds.
I think we are in a bit of a RAM bottleneck because the GPU is not even really fully hitting 100%, and our RAM's at like 7.5 gigs. So I think that single channel RAM is holding us back a good amount. I like the enemies are purposely avoiding you.
With my aim, they should be.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah. All right. Buddy is immature.
He was just hiding.
Dude, mad immature. This laptop's making me hot.
This room is
Hot and bothered.
Oh.
You shoot me, no, I shoot you. Why is my screen shaking? I can barely see this guy. Is he dead yet?
Red dot, red dot. Oh.
Is he dead yet?
Ah. Pew, pew.
Whoa, whoa.
No, no.
Oh my god.
Then you pick up guns that aren't reloaded. Oh, oh, you were cooking.
I couldn't find him. All right, that is enough, Apex. It runs, it drives, it needs some TLC. I'm on the very bottom of the leaderboard. Let's go to the next game.
Fortnite! All right, gamers, we are now in Fortnite. 1080p, 144 FPS slow motion. I'm gonna drop down to 120, because again, 60 Hz display. We're on performance settings, far view distance, low textures, and we're getting like 80 to 90 FPS. Nothing too crazy. Kind of expect a little bit better for performance settings. Single channel memory on top of this being a more budget laptop, older i5, things like that, is gonna cause us to have a little bit of issues in terms of performance. But yeah, we'll see what this ends up settling out to be once we land. Oh yes, this is what I've been looking for. The Flowberry Fizz with a AR. Get a little better actually, but we're gonna probably still deal with some stutters. Who is whipping around? Hey. Yeah, buddy! Oh no! They're chasing me.
Yeah, and they're hitting shots too.
But what is happening with this keyboard? Sticky keys! No!
It's a shotgun, they're close.
Ah, I have nowhere to escape! It's like a sniper rifle. Oh,
God.
I was just hoping they didn't have the. Is the lock-on
lock-on
pistol? The lock-on pistol. Let's re-cue that. What are y'all doing? Lock-on pistol?
It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle too?
Leave me alone! Guys, no headphones is not ideal either.
Always practice Fortnite.
Ah! Yeah.
Dude, you got a shotgun so good.
What's up?
Turn around when you fight me.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? They wanted to play.
People just like see that.
Yep, they just see me in the corners with yeah. Yeah! Fire from above! Oh, there's somebody else in the medallion. Why are you all running away from me? Goodness gracious. Oh my God. Bro! Oh, they died to fall damage. Ha!
Don't they feel dumb?
Messed up. I done messed up. Oh, okay, all right. That was fine. I was okay with that. But hey, it got better. I will say, again, this is kind of one of those laptops that I would probably just get some sort of external monitor with if you are going to use it like games like this, or if you're playing controller games, I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's not great in terms of heat dissipation, but it's $350, maybe $400, and you'll get emoted on like this person. They're like, hey, I got you, my 4090 PC. Let's run 3D Mark, see what it does before and after a RAM upgrade, and then talk about this laptop as a whole. All right guys, upgrading this laptop is very straightforward. All you have to do is unscrew the immense amount of screws on the back of this laptop, and as you can see, ours has already been tampered with because it's a refurb laptop. And once you remove all those screws, pry around the edges of the laptop to pull off the back plate. On the inside, you will see we have an open slot for our RAM upgrade. It's very simple to take this extra RAM stick, slot it in, push down, and boom, you have 16 gigs dual channel of RAM. It was pretty ironic, we used the same brand for the RAM and the SSD, not sponsored by the way, but you can also add a 2.5-inch SSD in the bottom left corner. Ours did not come with a caddy to go around the SSD. I believe it would have been fine with just the pressure of the back of the laptop, but we opted for some adhesive to make sure that it does stay in the laptop. So we put some adhesive on the back, slotted it into the open slot, push down, and boom, you are good to go. You now have RAM and SSDs ready to go. I do recommend booting up to make sure everything worked before you screw the laptop back in, because again, there was a ton of screws on the back of this laptop. But as you can see, dual channel memory, we got the SSD ready to go. Let's screw the laptop back together and see how the performance is after the upgrade.
Okay guys, we just got done benchmarking this laptop and upgrading it with some new benchmarks, and overall for the price point, it is a really good bang for buck laptop. However, you are kind of getting what you pay for. These older i-series chips on the mobile platform, along with those Max-Q GPUs, really were not great.
Yeah, not incredibly good for gaming, but if you can find it at the $350 to $400 price point, it might be worth it considering it's a laptop with everything you need to get up and running. But in terms of 3D Mark Time Spy score, before the RAM upgrade, we ended up with a score of 3,168, which is a 13-cent per point average. We did the RAM upgrade and only went up by 300 points. So it really didn't make a major difference doing the RAM upgrade in terms of 3D Mark, but we did run back Apex and Fortnite to show you guys it was a bit smoother. Not a big FPS boost because we're still held back by that 1650 Max-Q, but it did make the games a bit smoother and less stuttery, especially in Fortnite. So all in all, I'm not disappointed with this purchase. I just don't think it's an amazing deal at $350 to $400, and the fact that, well, you can't buy it right now, it's out of stock. You might want to do some deal hunting to find one yourself, but if you do find one at $300 to $400, you would be happy with your purchase, but just know it's going to be limiting because it is a laptop.
So of course, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
This laptop right here will be for sale at PCBros.tech at a great price with a new and improved 1-year warranty.
And it's dripped out, as you can tell. Look at that thing. It's looking absolutely great.
It's
just like
flowing.
all the PC Bros PCs we have to offer. Use code ToastyBros2 on checkout. Save 2% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Peace out.